Well, hi everyone, today I am out on the Grom. Yes, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if the camera is in the right position because while I was trying to put the helmet on there, the camera was all over the place. I kept tightening up those little thread screws. It is looking very much like it used to be once again. With the no nod from a 125er when I'm on a 125. How great is that, eh? Not very nice of you, sir, you tosser. Mild profanity on the video, you know. It would be nice to see a little bit of sunshine through the skies, but we can see clouds. Camera still seems to be rolling. It is quite a bit different on a Grom in comparison to the Multistrada. Much more power, much bigger bike, far faster, much more comfortable, but the Grom is a fun little thing. Still absolutely love it. I haven't been out on this bike for ages. What have I done? Total of 608 miles so far on this bike. That's all, just 608 miles. Got it, can't remember, got it sometime last year. Can't quite remember when I got it now last year, but the joys of motoring, you know. Yes indeedy. Oh yes, it's all good fun. So what I'm just gonna do here today, I decided, is just have a bit of a loop around the local town of Huddersfield, and then I'm going to go up back towards another town called Halifax, and then I'm going to kind of work my way around. I think, not quite sure yet which way I'm going. Just whizzing around on the little beastie Grom machine. Still do get more people looking out of their cars at the little Grom than I do actually on the bigger bike. People do seem to love the idea of having a little nippy little thing like this, and it is actually, now I've changed a couple of things on this. It's got a K&N filter in it, it's got a different exhaust on it, it's got the Arrow exhaust, and it has got a tail tidy which takes off a huge amount of weight from the back end. In addition to that, it has got a, keep it going, got lighter indicators on it, got the ASV levers. So yeah, done quite a bit of lightening up of stuff. Not done any other engine modifications on it, just the sort of peripheral things. So just having a little look around, and that's the front end of it. I have put these ASV levers on, which make it a little bit nicer. I've got these little fairly cheap, I think they were sort of Oxford or something like that type, little bar end mirrors. Got the tiny little indicators on there. They were expensive, but I thought they just made it look a little bit nice to have sticky out indicators rather than those ones where they're sort of like a little dome that goes into the space. Didn't really like those, so I've got those. Tail tidy on the back and the same kind of indicators too there. What else have we got? As I say, did the cog size in the thing, put my own little GPS holder on it, and I suppose one of the biggest changes was the little Arrow exhaust that has that nice deeper but not offensive, too offensive sound on it there. So did all of that to get it up and running. It's had a bit of a clean a couple of weeks back. So yeah, that's the little bike. as it happens, and we'll now go on a bit more of a run. It just starts like there's no problem at all. The little Honda engine. Just trying to remind myself how many gears this has got, because I've obviously got 6 up. I think it's only got 4 gears on this bike. Never quite remember. But we're going to have a little run along here, and then we'll get to Ainley Top, and then we'll drop down into Halifax area. What's going on here? Not quite sure what's going on here, so just have to be careful. Don't know what we're doing. Don't know what's happening there. Or NHS workers, ambulance drivers there too. So obviously something going on here, isn't there? Mountain rescue. Maybe there is some kind of procession of some kind going on here with all of the people that are here. Quite know what it is, but obviously something is happening. Well, I would have to try and find out what this is about, actually. Try and see if there's something in the news about it or whatever. Maybe something is happening. Well, the town centre here in the centre of Halifax is pretty much as if it were closed down, apart from the traffic going through it. There's the bus station. There seem to be many people there. Most things seem to be either closed or closing. Some of the sort of original buildings here. This is North Bridge that we're about to go over here to the just ahead of us, towards the right there. I do fear though that we're going to see, because maybe people will move from this stage back to forgetting to do the social distancing thing, because all of this is fine as long as people do the social distancing thing as well, but you know, if they don't always, then we are in the problem space, I guess. This road is always a bit bumpy. There's a little cafe place there I've been meaning to try out when we get back to normal. I'll have a little look at that. we will have to see which one it is. So I think we're going to be turning left here, because that's saying that road is closed up there. You know, that road spends much more time, in my experience, being closed than open. It seems to be closed on a regular basis, that road. Okay, we've just hit the traffic.